Private message for you, darling. The 6th of June, 2025. My dearest love, on this day, the 6th of June, 2025, I find myself overflowing with memories, emotions, and the need to speak my heart to you. This message is private, sacred from my soul to yours. It's not meant to be read by the world, yet I write it as though the stars themselves will carry it to you. I still remember the first time I saw you. It wasn't fireworks, it was silence, a sacred silence, as if the universe paused to witness the birth of something eternal. You walked in like a whisper, but your presence thundered in my heart. In that moment, I didn't just meet you, I recognized you, as if every lifetime before this one had led me to that second. Your smile, do you remember what it does to me? It's more than beauty. It's warmth, safety, a light I could follow through any darkness. Your voice, like a melody made just for my ears, still rings through the chambers of my memory, comforting me when the world gets too loud. We didn't just fall in love. We rose in it, built something, crafted a world only we understood, a secret language of glances, laughter, and moments stretched long in silence, where only our hearts spoke. I think of our night show. Your hand found mine under the moonlight, how your breath against my shoulder told me everything would be all right. Do you remember our promises? That even if the world changed, we wouldn't. Even if time moved forward, our hearts would stay locked in the same rhythm. But time has a way of testing the strongest of loves. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, and now it's June again. Another year. Another echo of that moment I first said, I love you, and meant it more than I ever meant anything in my life. Some days I pretend you're right here with me. I leave space beside me in bed. I make 2 cups of tea instead of 1. I write messages and never send them. I hear your laugh in the wind, your footsteps in quiet hallways. Maybe love doesn't fade. Maybe it becomes a rhythm, a presence, an unseen companion that follows us wherever we go. You changed me. You taught me that love isn't just about holding someone close, but holding them within. That even when someone leaves, the part of them you loved most never does. I carry you in my thoughts, in my decisions, in my smiles. Do you remember the dreams we painted together? Of places we would travel, sunsets we would chase, books we would write with each chapter laced in love. Some dreams we lived, some are still waiting. And maybe, just maybe, we'll finish them one day in another world where time is kinder and goodbyes don't exist. People say move on, but how do you move on from your soul, from your reflection? You don't. You evolve. You grow with the love instead of away from it, and that's what I've done. I've taken our love and made it my compass. Every success I have, every smile I wear, has your fingerprint on it. I am better because I loved you. I am stronger because I was loved by you. Sometimes, in my loneliest moments, I whisper your name into the darkness, hoping the wind carries it to wherever you are. And I imagine you smiling, whispering mine back. Darling, if you ever wonder whether you were enough, you were more than enough. You were the best part of my life, the truest song in my story. You still are. You are the poem I read over and over, never tired of its verses. You are the prayer I say without words. You are the echo that answers my silence. You are the reason I still believe in love. There are days I replay our memories like a favorite song. The laughter, the tears, the shared glances across crowded rooms, and the secret notes passed in silence. Each memory is a petal in the flower of our love. Your absence is not empty. It's full of all the things we were, all the things we are, all the things we might still be. I walk through life carrying your presence like a sacred flame. You once told me that real love never dies. It just changes forms. It becomes the air we breathe, the dreams we dream, the words we write. That's why I write this to you. Because in writing, I feel you again. Closer than breath, closer than heartbeat. Some say love ends, but what we had, it echoes in eternity. I will always cherish the way you looked at me, as if I was the only person in the world. The way you believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. The way your touch could silence every storm inside me. There were times I failed, times I should have said more, done more, been more. I'm sorry for those moments. I hope you know my silence was never indifference, only fear of not being enough. If I could go back, I would hold you tighter. I would tell you 1,000 times a day how deeply I love you. I would memorize every detail of your smile, your laugh, your scent, your soul. But life moves forward, and so do I, with you engraved in my journey. This isn't goodbye. It's a message across time, a whisper across dimensions, a heartbeat offered through ink and memory. Wherever you are, if you are looking up at the same sky, know that someone under it is thinking of you with every ounce of love they have. You are not just a chapter. You are the story. You are not just my lover. You are my home. So here it is, this private message. I love you. I miss you. I honor you. And I promise that no matter where life takes me, my heart will always know its way back to you. On this day, the 5th of June 2025, I remember you, I cherish you, and in my own way, I still choose you. Forever yours, me. Private message for you, darling. The 6th of June 2025. My dearest love, on this day, the 6th of June 2025, my heart overflows with memories and emotions too deep for silence. This is a message born of longing and gratitude, a private letter from my soul to yours. I remember the first time I saw you, not with fireworks, but with a quiet wonder, like the world itself paused. You entered my life not like a storm, but like the calm after one. You were the stillness I didn't know I needed, the voice I didn't know I was waiting to hear. You smiled, and in that moment, I realized what poets spend lifetimes trying to capture. Your smile was not just beautiful, it was a revelation, a kind of sunlight that warmed me in places I never knew were cold. I felt like the universe had whispered to me, "This is where you begin again." We didn't just fall in love. We rose into it, built something real and strong, a world made only of two hearts that beat in rhythm. Every moment we shared, no matter how small, was a brick in the sanctuary we built with our love. I think about our laughter, how it echoed in rooms that now sit silent. I think about your hand in mine, fitting perfectly as though the universe carved it just for that purpose. I remember our conversations, those late-night confessions under the stars, when time seemed to slow down for us. You were not just someone I loved. You were someone I belonged to. You were the song in my silence, the light in my darkest hour. And then, as life does, time pulled us into different pages of the same book. It didn't end our story, it simply gave us a pause, a space between chapters. Yet in that space, I still find you. There are days I imagine you walking beside me. I whisper your name to the wind. I pretend you'll turn the corner, smiling like you always did. I still make 2 cups of coffee, still pause at your favorite songs. These are my rituals of remembrance, the ways I hold you close, without holding you at all. Some people ask if I've moved on. The truth is, I've moved forward but not on. There's a difference. Moving on means forgetting. Moving forward means remembering with grace. I carry you with me in everything I do. You taught me that love isn't always about presence, it's about permanence. You remain etched in the architecture of my heart. A love like ours doesn't fade. It becomes the air I breathe, the shadow that walks beside me. I still dream of the future we once imagined, the places we would visit, The stories we would write, the sunsets we would chase together. Some dreams came true. Others linger like stars distant, but always present. If you could hear me now, I would tell you this. You were enough. You were more than enough. You were the greatest chapter in the book of my life. I'm grateful for every moment, every laugh, every tear we shared. I would apologize for the words I didn't say when I had the chance, for the days I took you for granted, for the moments I didn't realize how fleeting time could be. But I hope you know it was always love. Even in the silence, it was love. You once told me, if we are meant, the world can spin and twist and break, and we will still find each other. I believe that. Whether in this life or another, I know I will find you again. Darling, you were never just part of my life. You were my life's turning point. The love that taught me how to feel, to grow, to forgive. And when people ask me if I believe in soulmates, I smile and think of you. This message is a bridge across time, across distance, across everything that tries to separate us. It's made of memories, stitched with hope, and sealed with love. On this day, the 6th of June 2025, I want you to know, I still love you. Not in the way I did back then, but in a deeper, quieter, more enduring way. The kind of love that needs no presence to be real.